god might get nervous. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
May the gods watch over your battle. I must have misheard you. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as... According to legend, Jarl they say Numenex was the dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall. What you're at? You want me to let the dragon into the... There must be another way.
Hey, get out of here!
Alduin, the World Eater himself. I didn't say anything about... Now what's this nonsense about I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need... Ulfric and General Tullius are... Do you think... No. I can't... But getting... If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then... I, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons. And this war...
Is your armor made of dragon scales? You couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend, could you?
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. We are not warriors. What is... You misunderstand our authority. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. Even the great... So be it. We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring parties. You must find out how he does this before he regains his strength and returns.
The townsfolk call me captain, because I used to be a sailor.
The Dunmer get their drinks at the new Mrs. Corner Club. Why they can't just call it a tavern?
No lollygagging.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that.
Only
We've intercepted
do I
couriers
know
from
you.
Solitude. The Empire's
Is
putting a
that
great deal of pressure
destined for
upon
the
White
chopping block if I'm not? Real officer, but he hasn't I'm always... See? So long. And what would you have? Speak with Garmar. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our... I have the greatest respect. I can't afford to appear weak. I'll do it. The world... And if it isn't true, well, then the fight to free... You speak truly, Dragon. Besides, it will be good. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his
He's
tail
not with
between
us.
his legs.
He's against us.
I'll come to you. He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
Is your armor made of dragon scales?
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to... You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
Wonderful opportunity.
Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell. But I'm afraid I'm too busy to hear.
Watch the skies, Trap. Trouble? I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant...
I remember you. You were good.
I'm telling you.
Speak with Legabrica.
Planning an attack
The Greybeards.
on Whiterun.
What do those... Why, there's nothing to... They are getting to be a problem. But my job is to quell this rebellion. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are... Fair enough. That's what comes of trying to win a war with a bare handful of legions. If the Emperor would just... Yes, fine. He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts...
If it's arms or armor you need...
Every day more join his
down.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. And can you believe it? Both Ulfric, Stormcloak, and General Tullius have agreed to go.
So, I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving us. Peace? They're not... But regret? Take your seat at the council table. Let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards. To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
You know exactly... No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
I want in return.
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth... in exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake. I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on here. You heard the man, Ulfric. We've made you a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragonborn. I came here in good faith, and now it seems you help the Empire at every turn. As for you, General Tullius, I see now that Galmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless as ever. If you think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it have to do with a...
If he's right about Alduin, we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it meat. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
You surrender Falkreath to us. Sidgeir steps down, and Dengir of Stun resumes the Jarlship.
Where do these demands stop, Ulfric? Do you expect me to surrender all of Skyrim?
It seems I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide. Although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. What say you, Dragonborn? Spoken like a true son of Skyrim. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thangvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. Falkreath will be turned over to Ulfric, and Dengir of Stun will return as Jarl. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. An unguessed trove of lost lore. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that... Ah, don't you see? The name... By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Aldrin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating you. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these were Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
Here's one more thing. We know about that. That's fine. We needed his help. And he's not just any dragon. He was the right... He committed atrocities, so... He needs to die. Until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continued to help you. If they had their way, you do nothing but... The Greybeards are so afraid of power. Think about it. No. Trust me. There is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
These terms are satisfactory to my government. This is
That could have gone worse. Now it's up to you to deliver.
As soon as I get back to Whiterun, I'll get my...
Greybeards have arranged a truce between
We're
the
ready,
Stormcloaks and
Dragonborn.
Imperials.
As I promised.
How long can
My
such a
men
thing
stand
last?
ready. The great chain... My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands. Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Lost!
We're ready when you are. plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
Force!
Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
Ubona in Sir Aldo Renikvaza. Many of us, among ourselves, of course. Once Lad, he has his door to Sovereign God. Mindora, Zuulost Ofan Hinlan. Ah, well. Crosis. Only this. Of course, I could fly you there. But not while imprisoned like this. Aran, you won't. Go and see for yourself. Zuni bo norhet. I will be here. Unless Alduin returns before you do. You have reconsidered my... You will release me, Roland. Onikan Korra. And you free me.
Incredible.
And I will carry you to Skaldafin.
You have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
A captive dragon. Just think of the possibilities. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Sure, May.
Something to tell the Grand? You sure about that? You want to... Your funeral. Get back in there again.
Enough, fool.
Get ready to open the trap. seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Was du? Die nicht dein Rufe erstmal. Are you ready to see the world as only a Nova can? Saran Uth. Zuk Brit Oth. I warn you once. Amativ. Mu Bo Kotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Rifboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Yeah.